Most significant mountains in the Bible. Mountains and hills have had great significance. In the Bible, they are mentioned more than 500 times, and about 1/3 of the mountains listed in Scripture had at least one major event that occurred on them. Mount Ararat, Genesis 8:4. It's where Noah's Ark rested after the flood while he and his family waited for the waters to recede. Mount Sinai, Exodus 19 and 20, Numbers 3, Nehemiah 9:13, where God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. Mount Gerizim, Deuteronomy 11:29, Joshua 8:33, John 4:19-21, Judges 9:7, mentioned a few times in the Old Testament. This mount is where the Israelites proclaimed the blessings before entering the Promised Land. On the same mountain, Jotham delivered the parable of the trees. In the New Testament, Mount Gerizim is not mentioned by name, but it's implied in the conversation between Jesus and the Samaritan woman. Mount of Olives, Luke 22:39, Acts 1:9-12, 2 Samuel 15:30. Many events happened on this mount during Jesus' time on earth. This is where he went to pray before his crucifixion and from where he ascended to heaven. This is also where David escaped from his persecutors. Mount Nebo, Deuteronomy 32:49, 34-1. From this mount, Moses saw the Promised Land. Here he also died and was buried by God. Mount Moriah, Genesis 22:2, 2 Chronicles 3:1, where Abraham was to sacrifice Isaac and where Solomon built God's temple. Mount Zion, 2 Samuel 5:1-10, 1 Kings 8:1. The word Zion occurs 150 times in the Bible. It's mostly used in a theological and spiritual sense, referring to Jerusalem, the temple built by Solomon, Israel, heaven or God's people. Mount Tabor, Matthew 17:1-9, known as the Mount of Transfiguration. This is where the glorification of Jesus' human body occurred after he had acknowledged himself as the Messiah. Mount Carmel, 1 Kings 18:16-46, 2 Kings 2:25, where Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal. Mount of Beatitudes, Matthew 5:1, the setting for Jesus' most famous sermon, read in Matthew 5-7. Its location is believed to be on a hill named Mount Eremos in northern Israel. Mount Gilboa. 1 Samuel 31:1-8, Saul and his sons were killed by the Philistines. Mount Hor, Numbers 33:38, where Aaron died. Thank you for watching.